Funnily enough, this game, like, the idea... the idea is, to go fast in it, but at the same time, it's the sort of game that really rewards you for your patience. The more you try and, like, get by things before the actual time to go is, the more you'll just die 1,000 times in, like, 30 seconds. Like, you see, that's exactly what I'm talking about, is what occurred right at that moment, and that one. Okay, focus. We gotta get the timing right. See, this is what I thought. Shanty is a shack or town, but why is it a seaside shanty? Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, it's a shanty with a CH, not a shanty with an SH. This is a wonderful revelation that I've had. So, answers for the ages. I fucked that one a little bit. Did it. Okay, so now that we've learned about shanties, we have to come up with some other, what? Excuse me? Game? Butts. Well, now we're just gonna stand down here. Oh, yeah, you can make him dance in this game, which is a really wonderful feature. Okay, let's try it again. See, that one made sense. Okay, upon further investigation, they are interchangeable. The plot thickens. So, my question still is, what is the difference between a shanty and a shanty in this sense? Can I go down here? Excellent speedrunning tactics. Asking yourself questions like, oh, is this the right place? Can I go down here? Good stuff. I got the Pegasus boots, which are the eponymous double jump of every metroidvania that's ever existed. Should I read from the book? Let's just read from the book. This is what was written. We got lost in the mind space, running down Baroque labyrinthian avenues of thought that spiral out across an infinite number of dimensions. I don't know what anything is anymore. What if I just jump down here? Oh. Again, occasionally you run into things where I have forgotten what to do, so I got to do the things in the right tour. This one. I fear I lost something precious at the periphery of conscious thought. Now I return night after night in search of something I can't quite recall. Can I will these things into being, which once sprang forth effortlessly? What if I'm forcing this? I do us all a disservice. Yeah, you know, forcing it is generally not a good thing. That's how you get hernias and truncated discs and all kinds of... Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I can double jump now. That's, the things that we remember as we talk about straining ourselves. Ah, the delicious, fizzy tomato soup. My favorite part in any video game. This particular brand of tomato soup, this looks more like a... I don't know, like a Cambells or something. It looks very watery, like someone just dumped some kind of seltzer water into a can. I mentioned Super Mario Bros. 3 earlier. I think it had some of the best tomato soup out of any video game. It was very chunky, like there was a real, like, it was almost more of a marinara sauce, really, than a seltzer water Campbell's. Also, Seltzer water Cambells sounds like the most hipstery band of all time. Yes, fizzy soup. I'm thinking, like... It doesn't sound like something that's, gonna occur in any of our lifetimes, but, like... You know, in 2075, they're just gonna be like, oh yeah, fizzy soup, man. That is my jam. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Okay, so we've talked about fizzy tomato soup. What would be the worst fizzy soup? I'm thinking like anything meat flavored is gonna be way worse being fizzy than like any given non-meat soup. Like fizzy tomato? Like, okay, that's weird, but sure. Tomato soup is really just like hot tomato juice anyway, so the fizziness is like the natural progression. But like a fizzy chicken soup? Nah, man, that ain't me. I don't want it. Can I make it through here without dying? Nope. Fizzy beef stew? That's like the worst, man. Fizzy potato? I could do that. That doesn't sound so bad. If someone was like, hey man, try out this new gourmet fizzy potato soup, I'd be like, alright, sure. If someone brought to me like a fizzy chicken in soup form, I'd probably be like, yeah, but that's, okay, Matt, but that's melon soup. That's fruit. That's basically just like a nice juice drink. Wait, is it hot or is it cold? Because if it's a hot melon soup, then I'm fully with you on this. That's some new age stuff. I'm not prepped for the fizzy melon soup. For the hot fizzy... Cold fizzy melon soup, I'm down. I got it. But hot fizzy melon soup, I'm super not ready for that. Let me just jump into this same exact pellet 15 times. I would say that this game has a certain, like... I mean, beyond the obvious bullet hell, it's got this kind of Super Meat Boy kind of feeling to it, in that... oh, damn it. Oh, I found it. Damn it. Okay, well, we're gonna have to come back to that part later. Okay, so it's cold soup. This makes sense. All of my understandings in life are still the same. Okay. Yeah, man, melon soup sounds like real good. I got no problems with the melon soup. Did it. For future reference, when this goes on to, when this eventually makes its way to YouTube and all of 3 people see it, hey, 3 people out in the audience, I appreciate you. Put your favorite soup down in the comments. I will read about it. I will reply to each and every one of you saying, oh, that sounds like a dope-ass soup. What did I just pick up? Climbing gloves? Where do I go now? That's not the sewers. It's the... I think I gotta go climb a building. This is where my knowledge of the route breaks down entirely, because I don't know. But I do like bouncing on the mushrooms. Not to be taken out of context. Mushroom soup? You know, I've never been a fan, really. Like, I get it. Mushrooms, pretty good. Like, I guess some kind of cream and stock. Yeah, man, give it to me. Mushroom soup, though, like, something's off about it, you know? It's got too much cream, not enough mushroom. That's my diagnosis. Oh, Mr. Raccoon Man, please, why don't you just put less cream in your mushroom soup? Man, do you think I'm making homemade mushroom soup? What am I, some kind of gourmand? Gourmet? Gourmand? I don't know. Man, no way am I making, like, this fancy custom soup that you are asking of me. I'm not this... I mean... How does this work again? I've become confused. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. How far back do I go if I die? Let's just do that. There's not the proper course of action. Yeah, no one is forcing me to make mushroom soup. It's just a question of why don't I adjust the soup when I feel the need to ingest it? And the answer is that I mainly eat soup out of cans. That's the real answer here. You forced it out of me. It's my dark secret of soup consumption. Hopefully I just spent forever and a half talking about soup and no one realizes that I'm actually completely lost. Oh, GG, good stream, best streamer. Totally good speed run, knows where he's going. Little do you know, I just wanted to bounce across these mushrooms into infinity. And get that.